me to see my cousins.
Well, we're catching up. Mysterious World was absolutely inspirational in the 90s when it was absolutely fantastic. Prayer, numbers of fantastic singles, Tina. I mean, I've followed your progress since I lived in Hull when we had the Fuel nightclub, and it was amazing. And I mean, you're so inspirational to me because seriously, I love all that kind of music, as you know I do. So it's like, what's one of your favourite numbers more than anything? What's been your favourite numbers with Sasha or with yourself more than anything? That's right.
Do you know what the thing is as well? As much as obviously this testing was huge for me, it took me throughout the world stuff and over time in my life. It's not quite as it's when you sing your own song. It's different, isn't it? It's just, Killing Time was the first track I actually recorded way before I actually did Mysterious Time, so that's always got a special place. And for some reason, that song just doesn't date. I've been doing that song for years, and every time I go on stage, the crowd still go bonkers. So that's probably one of my favourites. But the weird thing is, and I've had, obviously because of everything that's been happening with this horrible COVID thing, Pray has been requested ridiculously, because although it's a dance track, if you actually write the lyrics down on a piece of paper, everything that we should be thinking about at the moment is in that song. I've been asked to re-release it, but to be honest, I didn't want it to look as if I was just jumping on the bandwagon and stuff, and so I haven't done that. But yeah, even funny enough, Kelly, our friend, she even said that until she listened to it again, just giving her little names up there, that she didn't even realise what the lyrics meant. But if you read them, they're actually so poignant for all the stuff that we've been through in the last year or so. So, yeah, it's cool.
You're right, actually.
Before this happened, I was in recording again, so there is going to be new stuff coming out, so I'm excited about that as well.
Oh, brilliant. But Prayer, yeah, you're completely right about that, Tina, because I listened to it back just about an hour ago, and you're totally right. The lyrics are completely what is going on now. It's quite odd. Yeah. It's like I've just said to Rosella on our previous interview with her, everybody's free. And then you've got your Prayer. It's kind of very... Your lyrics are very, very powerful for what's going on in the world this moment, and both of you have got to be a very inspirational song. That one is as well. You've got some beautiful songs, honestly, and you look absolutely stunning for it as well. To be honest, it does. You're gonna do well with this.
I've been so lucky. I'll pinch myself still. I would love to say I'm a little 318 now, but I'm not. I'm older now, but I'm really lucky because, especially the gay community, they supported me so much when I was started off, and nobody knew who I was. I did my first key venues and stuff, and the fact they'd never heard it before, it never really been played on the radio, the support and everything that I got was huge. And those people have stuck with me. And it does make me pinch myself, like I said, because I think, how am I still doing this? I'm just really, really lucky. And when people went into a record shop and actually bought a record, which is the download thing, it has its good things in some points, but yeah, you can't beat a proper record. I'm an old-fashioned type of person, so you can't beat a record.
You've been quite big in Europe as well, haven't you, for the last couple of years as well again, and you've seemed to I think the European market, like we talked before previously, we said the European market seemed to have really taken to you just recently, like Barcelona. Spain has taken to really big with you as well, hasn't it, Tina?
Yes, yeah. I mean, before this all happened, Spain, the average audience was about 35,000 people. And they were all chanting my name when I went out. It was the most, all the little hairs stand up in your end. I can't even begin to tell you what that feels like. But yeah, I get messages from Poland, Hungary, Germany, France. The list is endless. And some of those messages are absolutely quite heartfelt. And some of them are for people who I think, crumbs, when sort of Killing Time came out, you must have been a little twinkle in your mum's eyeball. But they know the song. It's really bizarre. I'm very, very lucky.
You are kind of lucky with that, because the European market seems to really they seem to have that kind of dance music. They seem to just take to it. I mean, my Maltese community absolutely love you, Tina, this moment. This is why they're so excited that I'm actually interviewing you. It seems...
That's funny, sorry. I find it weird, because obviously I normally make a point of asking someone about themselves, because I think, God, how awful is it just for me to sit there and jabble on about myself. I always, even when I do interviews, I normally have a little chat and ask about the person themselves. And they're actually normally quite chuffed at you actually taking a few minutes to actually ask them about how they agree to what they're doing and stuff. Well, I think that's only right, really. So showing a little bit of appreciation for the fact that we're doing a nice interview. So yeah.
Yeah, the European market has gone quite good for this type of music. And I think there's so much perspective with that kind of music you do. And I just taken to it, Tina. Not even the sash stuff, the stuff you do on your own as well is good. It is very, very good.
See, the weird thing is, Killing Time, the album, everyone put that and said it was a dance album. We only actually had 4 dance tracks on it. It's weird, because to everyone else that was a dance album, but it wasn't. I mean, I had a ballad on there, I had a couple of R&B tracks on there, and I actually really liked a couple of the tracks that were on there. And even when Mastermind came out, there were a few that I really, really wanted to be singles, but they weren't your stereotypical dance thing. They were sort of a cross between that and maybe to be honest, I hate to say that word pop, but they were probably nearing that a little bit. But again, the lyrics were really, really good. And the fact that it was called Mastermind, I thought that track was great. But yeah, I mean, it was a hit, but it wasn't as big a hit as something that was a bit more dancey. But as you said, I think people like to sort of used to be in a little genre. Whereas I think it's quite nice to try different stuff as well sometimes.
Yeah,
and I'm being a typical little girl, because I'm still a little girl inside, hence my nickname Tinkerbell. It is my nickname, so, oh dear, my entire family keep buying me things for Tinkerbell for my birthday and Christmas. It's driving me mad. So, yeah, little did they know that at Christmas time they was going to come down dressed as a life-size Tinkerbell and sit there and have Christmas dinner. But it made everybody laugh.
That's it now. I'm going to send you Tinkerbell stuff now. That's your lot now.
Yeah, well, no, they'd be surprised if we walked on stage just like that, though, wouldn't they? I don't think that'd go down really. But, yeah, but I just think you do get sort of, it's very difficult when someone comes out with the next album, like a second or the third album, because your little part of you thinks, oh, should I just play it safe and do exactly the same as that sort of genre that I've done before, or do I sort of try something out a little bit? And I think people appreciate, well, there might be a couple of tracks that